All right, so today is January 26th, approximately 2 p.m. I was driving down the street, just left the Public Works Department. Of course, this is Morristown Utility Systems. They're different than the Public Works Department, but I've seen them doing some work over here. They were in a hole. This is at Buddy's Barbecue. There's Pals next door. So we're gonna see what they're doing. How you doing today? Good, good. Coming to check out what y'all are up to. So we got a man in a hole. For the people. Just kind of checking it out, seeing what you guys are doing. I drove by, saw a big hole here. Obviously there's an issue, otherwise you guys wouldn't be here. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened? So is that the main sewer, or is that coming just from the building here? Okay, so this is the sewer line that is coming from the building, from Buddy's. They're going to be replacing that. Getting that taken care of, getting this opened back up. So that's the job. I see a table right out there. So we have yeah, I mean, I know you guys don't want to be on, but unfortunately, we want to know what's going on around here, and this is the only way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't be here asking you personal information, and as long as nobody makes a fool in front of the camera, everybody will look good. Well, you can't stop forever, sir.
Take a break, though.
Oh, you can take a break, sure. I have no obligations to taking you all taking a break. I mean, that's fine. Wasn't here to bother nobody, just trying to see what was going on. If you haven't seen any of my videos that I put up last week, check out Lakeway Audits. What's that? I can, yeah. Oh, I guess you did have tape up here maybe at one point. I didn't see any tape, so yep, I can step out, that's fine. Okay, we're at their point. So guys, I mean, you can already see that people are not happy with the way the camera is here, or being here. I mean, I'm not looking to throw anybody on the bus, I'm not here to dig nothing up, but this is open and accountability. Now, so if this gentleman doesn't want to do his job, I don't have any problem with him not doing his job, but all of you guys are going to know that he's not doing his job as well. And eventually, people are going to find out that he's just wasting our money by sitting around, by not doing nothing. And that is the thing that our public employees that are out on the street and doing this type of work, I mean, they've got a rap, right? I mean, you pass by, you see 10 guys standing around a hole, holding up a shovel, you know, and everybody else working, right? Like I just walked up, one guy was in the hole, there's other people here looking around at the guy's not working and they're not getting things done, because you don't have to be active to be productive. A lot of people show a lot of actions and aren't productive. I'm not one of them. I'm productive. Sometimes I'm lazy as heck, but if it's got to get done, it's got to get done. And well, you can see we're now 4 minutes and 30 seconds in. Wasn't here that long. We're going to go ahead while they're doing that, and we're going to take a look at some of their equipment. And then when they decide that they're actually going to get back to work, then we'll come on over and we'll try to get a little footage of them working, and then we'll leave. But if they're not going to work, then I'm just going to stand out here and I'm going to video record them. because that's what we want to see, right? We want to see where our money is going. If it's being wasted. So this is one of their pumper vacs. And the city does put on once a year. I don't know the dates, but it's called Touch a Truck. And they bring out a lot of the city trucks, and I've brought out equipment and stuff, and the kids and families come on out and they can look at things, ask questions, touch stuff, all types of good stuff. And the kids really, really enjoy it. Heck, a lot of the adults enjoy it too. So you see all the grease buildup? You know, that's great. That means they're greasing it. But if you really, really look, see this Zerk fitting? See how much dirt and stuff is on there? I'm wondering when the last time this thing was actually greased and serviced. Once again, most people, it's not a big deal. But if this truck doesn't last as long as it's supposed to last, then we need to get another one, right? Who flips the bill? We flip the bill, right, people? We flip the bill. So if they're not doing proper maintenance, it doesn't last as long, and the maintenance costs more when things need to be fixed. So this is vac truck 904, Morristown Utility Systems. We will go check that out. Well, I guess this gentleman has decided that work is what he's actually going to do, even if he's just going to hold a tape measure. So we got on the back of the trailer, bottom, corn, money sign 8, donkey, free cat, I don't know, pitiful. I don't know if somebody that works there wrote that. I mean, I can't see the public getting on there and writing that. Truck 929. We've got the John Deere 410J. Grease fittings. I don't see any fresh grease. Okay. All right, guys, look. I see no fresh grease in these pivot points. None. Oh. You know, if I could go and pull the dipstick right now and check the oil, I would. I mean, nothing. I don't see really like any kind of service. It's look how clean, guys. Look. All right, this is a problem, guys. This is the smaller portion of the stuff that I want to bring up, though. This stuff just like this. The lack of maintenance. We will be visiting the Morristown utility system. I've already requested once for all of the maintenance records on all of their vehicles. They didn't give it to me. You know, I was doing it for another cause before last year, but now they have to give us that paperwork. I want to see it. I want to know what the upkeep is. What's the maintenance like? You know? Right here we have the trailer chains. They're supposed to be crossed. They're not crossed. And we've got a dump truck pulling on in. I'll stay out of the way. Dump truck 947. Okay, I don't mean to be a bother, but the chains on the trailer are supposed to be crisscrossed. Are you aware of that? That the chains on the trailer are supposed to be crisscrossed? What is your name and your position here? So we're going to find out the name of the guy in the Kentucky hard hat here. He doesn't know whether or not the chains are supposed to be crossed. My guess would be that none of them know that the chains are supposed to be crossed. Because if they did, it wouldn't be like that. And if they do know, then, well, they'll start doing what they're supposed to do, what's right. Well, while they're just standing there doing their thing, I'm going to inspect this truck real quick. Let's see. Yep, same thing. Buildup of grease. But fittings are not greased. Okay. So what's your name and your position here? I'm going to find out. I mean, I'm going to Morristown Utility when I leave here, and they're going to tell me all of your information. So if you don't want to be respectable to the people that you work for, the people that hire you, and not give them the information we're looking for, we're going to go get it anyways. And then if I have to put you on blast, that's the problem. I'm not looking to do that. I just want some information. We want answers. This is going to be your last opportunity to identify yourself. What is your name?
I don't have to tell you that.
You do. You work for us. You're a public employee. Just like I'm allowed to follow you around with a video camera, I'm allowed to ask you your questions. And if you don't want to give it to me, I'll go to your boss, which I already have been there, and he doesn't like me at all. And I will get that information. I'll find out exactly how much you're wasting.
Get that. That's public record.
That's public records, exactly. But I'm asking him to be a gentleman. I'm going to know anyways. So instead of me... I don't have an attitude.
Step back away from my job site, please.
Then put the tape up. It's your job site, put the tape up. Right here. Put the tape up. You're supposed to block it out, right? Is that not an OSHA regulation to block off the work zone? Listen, do you guys want to be an ass to me? I can make your lives horrible. I'm not out here for that. Go ahead. I will be, I promise you in the next 7 days, I will know exactly how much you make per year to the dot for 2020. Your names, exactly. Your position. I'm going to ask to see if anybody has ever filed a complaint on the two of you. The other three of you, I'm not asking any questions, but don't be an ass to the camera. We're here to stay. Okay? I will be at any job site that I want to be in. And if you're going to disrespect the people and not give us the information, I'll go find it out myself. Thank you for your time, gentlemen. You two, just be ready. I don't care what your name is. I'll find out. I already know what trucks you guys drive. Don't worry about it. My name's Tony. For all of you to know, refer to me as Tony. Nothing else. Okay, I'll tell you my name. I'm not here to hide. Watch my videos, Lakeway Audits. If you're not watching them, you guys are going to be in trouble. I promise you that. This is different. I swear to you, across my heart, please, you're paying attention. And I believe you're understanding. You look like you've been here a little while, okay? I'm not here to dig any past up. I'm here for the future. We need you guys to open up. We appreciate what you guys do. I'm not happy about the maintenance that I've seen on these vehicles that I've been looking. I will bring that up, so I'm going there anyway. So to ask for two names is not a problem. All right? A little bit of respect. You guys work for us. We can come and question you. Thank you. Y'all have a great day. Please be safe. Well, look. There we go, guys. They're not happy that the camera's here. Why? What is it? What is it about the camera? You know, if you're not doing anything wrong, what the heck? What is the big deal? You're not doing anything you're not supposed to. You're doing what the public is asking you to do. That's what we want. We want to see you do that. We don't want to see you guys acting out. Acting out. Listen, if the people in the public, Hamlin County, city of Morristown, are not subscribed to my YouTube channel and they don't hit that bell, they are going to miss these videos. And they're not going to want to miss these videos because then they won't know anything. They'll be out of the loop. So we don't want that. Look, no lights hooked up. You guys see that, right? No lights. They're not hooked up. These chunks of steel, I don't know what they weigh, right? But they cannot be light, okay? So, no lights that are hooked up. There are lights on the trailer. This is trailer 912 without the lights hooked up. Truck 921. Let's go back. I want to speak to 921. So who's driving 921? So who drives truck number 921? Who drives truck 921, the pickup truck? Who's that? Okay. Well, the lights on the trailer aren't connected to the truck. Okay, so whoever left and hooked up that trailer this morning did not hook up the lights. The chains are not crossed. Okay, I'm not here to point this stuff out. And if you guys would have just told me your names, I wouldn't be pointing this out. But now I have to point it out to the public, to the people. Since you don't want to tell me your name, I'm going to tell you this to yourself. And you can refer it to everybody else. There's no work going on. Listen, when I come back, if I see that truck leaving and those lights are not hooked up, I will make a formal complaint with the Morristown utility system on whoever's driving that vehicle. Okay? Justin.
I don't care if you know him.
Well, it's not about knowing you and not. It's about being able to know who's working for us, right? I appreciate you, Justin. I won't, and I cover insurance for all of that, but I won't. But thank you, Justin. I appreciate. I understand that I may have came off the wrong way. The cameras may be a little intimidating.
You can have a different attitude. You're about to get a lot farther.
I could, but when I come out here, and the first thing I'm told is that, why am I here, and that I'm not going to work, right? That's my people not working, okay? So when I hear that we're not going to work because the camera's here, that catches my attention that much more. They don't, but and that's the problem, because the person that hired you, right, when you got hired beforehand, didn't tell you, listen, you work for the public, okay? Part of working for the public means that the public has every right to film you during your course of your duties.
I've never been told that.
No, you have never been told that. And,
but I know it's law.
right, you have never been told that. Trust me, by the time I'm done, everybody that's a government employee will know that. They also don't know that if I come up and I ask you for your name and your position, that you are required per your policy to state that, okay? That because you're
I don't know it.
no, you don't, because you've never been told that, right? This is an educational process for everybody, okay? Because your bosses don't know that. The mayor doesn't know that. We've already been there, okay? So, Justin, I appreciate it. Because you told me your name, I will not go and request any information on you, okay?
Fine. Either way, I mean, it's fine.
It is. It is fine.
We're paid by the ratepayers, and we work for them. We try to do a good job.
When I hear saying you don't, I just wanted to know what was going on. What I really wanted to know, and honestly, my ultimate goal is to find out if your department has been shortchanged at all. If there's equipment that you need, supplies that you need, materials that you need that you're not getting, and you're dealing with fixing the same crap on a regular basis, right? That's wasting my money, okay? I don't want that. So if you guys need something for the department that you haven't got the funding for, and I know the director makes $250,000 a year, okay? So he gets a large chunk. But if you guys need anything yourselves, let me know. I'm going to go and get on with the maintenance of the equipment. There's grease on everything, but you can tell these grease fittings haven't been greased in a long time, all right? So upkeep's cheaper than replacement. So I appreciate what you guys are doing. Hopefully the next time you see my face, you can refer to me as Tony. Justin, I will try to remember your name. I'm extremely bad with names. But this is the last final opportunity. Justin was a gentleman. If we could please just go down the list. Your first name is sufficient, and I will walk away, and that'll be the end of me for today. Could we please have your name, your first name?
My name's Dale.
Dale? Thank you, Dale.
Oh, Chuck.
Chuck? Thank you, Chuck. I think I've heard of Chuck before. Mark, thank you, Mark. And that other gentleman's name that walked on the other side of the equipment here. All right. Well, they're always a bad apple. Now, unfortunately, the bad apples don't make the good apples taste any better, right? So, nice thing is I've got the footage, so pointing them out's not going to be a problem. Gentlemen, I appreciate your time. We thank you for what you do. And please, Lakeway Audits on Facebook, Lakeway Audits on YouTube. If there's anything you guys need for your department yourself that you haven't been able to get, contact me. You can do it anonymously. I don't care. If you need something needs to get done, you know of anything that shouldn't be going on, I'm here to help. Thank you, gentlemen. Y'all have a great day. Well, we got names, okay? Well, at least names out of 4. Justin broke the ice. I don't know his position here, but I appreciate him in trying to break the ice. So, I don't know who's driving this truck over here. Nobody wanted to say. I can probably say that the lights will be hooked up when they leave, saying that the lights are operable on the truck and the trailer. And we'll see what ends up happening. So let me walk over here to this dump truck that has a trailer. And I want to see how the chains are hooked up on this. If the lights are hooked up. Let me see. So here's a cap that's missing. Not important. I thought there might have been a grease fitting. Okay, so we have the lights hooked up. Chains are not crossed. Okay. Let's see. So this is a dump truck. So there's going to be a hinge. Oh, right there. You see that grease fitting? You might not be able to see it. It's in the dark there. But there's a grease fitting there. And it doesn't really look like it's been greased in a while. For maintenance. Maintenance seems like a big deal over here. So this is Trick 908. Getting this information because I will be revisiting. We will be doing another audit on these same trucks, seeing if anything has changed. We will audit other trucks. Same thing. Greased up. Like dirty grease. I'm talking, when I say greased up, I mean like dirty grease. Like, you could tell that it's been there for years. The dirt's compacted on there. I bought a city truck before. Not from Morristown or Hamlin County. It was from a local place. And, God, it took me 2 whole days to pressure clean the undercarriage and the engine compartment to get the buildup of crud that was on there. You could tell that it hadn't been well maintained, and which is okay because I got it for a good price. They thought it had an issue with it. It was a simple fix. But, well, for our first audit, of this segment, because I do have an audit that I did a year and a half ago. Maybe one day I'll go ahead and put it on there. But from the Morristown utility system audit, I don't know if they passed or failed. I'm going to give this a neutral, right? Because I found problems, but I want to give them a chance to fix these issues. So please like this video. I'll bring you more. We will be auditing different entities throughout our government, what they do, see how they react, see how their equipment is maintained, and if they're underfunded, if they need anything, right? That's what it's about. All right, we want everybody to have a smoother job, be able to do their job adequately, and go from there. So, like this video, subscribe. You got to hit the bell. If you don't hit the bell, you're going to be left out. There's just so much going on, multiple places per day, and just try to view everything in order because it all makes sense. Like if you watch this video after I go to the Morristown utility system and do a records request, you're not going to know why I'm there. So let's do this the right way. This is a big story, and you've got to take that story in order. Otherwise, you're going to not understand why the next chapter is what it is. Till then, have a good one. Thank you.